Blasting the Obama administration for handing over a $200,000 taxpayer-funded grant to a group with Al-Qaeda ties.
And that check was supposedly cut after the administration was told about the group's links to terror. Joining us now with reaction is terror and national security analyst Robin Simcox. Thank you for joining us this morning. Robin, I understand that you read through this report. What stands out to you?
Oh, good morning. And what an incredible situation to be in, where the US government could be handing over money to a group with ties to Osama bin Laden, previously funded Osama bin Laden, a group that has fundraised for the Palestinian terrorist group Hamas in the past, and here it is getting money from the US government. It appears as if it was down to incompetence rather than malevolence, although I think that's not entirely clear. But very clearly, this can't be allowed to happen again.
Okay, but break it down as to how it happened and exactly what happened.
So it seems as if the case was the US aid gave money to a charity called World Vision. World Vision then subcontracted part of their work out in Sudan to this group, the Islamic Relief Agency. The red flags didn't come up, not in the government databases, not within the not within World Vision itself. And after the fact, the US government discovered, well, we may have a problem here. And then, incredibly, the Islamic Relief Agency threatened to sue if they're not given the money. I mean, what a situation to be in, where you have this bin Laden-linked group threatening to sue if the US government doesn't hand over taxpayer money.
Well, let's take a look at this quote from Sam Westrup of the Middle East Forum report for the National Review. And it says, quote, a U.S. Agency for International Development official explains that World Vision had alerted it in November of 2014 to the likelihood of the Islamic Relief Agency being on the terror list. U.S. aid instructed World Vision to, quote, suspend all activities with ISRA and informed the State Department. How do you suggest we make sure something like this doesn't happen again, Robin?
Well, there has to be due diligence done by all parties. I mean, obviously, World Vision initially shouldn't have tried to work with the Islamic Relief Agency. There has to be red flags that go up in the US government databases when a organization that's been designated by the Treasury is being put forward to get grants. I mean, this seems to me to be quite basic stuff. But we also need to have some kind of establishing the facts as to whether, when the grant was initially made, were databases not checked? Were the people who were just ignoring protocol? Or are the databases incomplete and need updating? Clearly, there needs to be an assessment of that.
Good questions there.
A lot of questions that need to be answered, because this can't happen, and it really can't happen again.
Robin, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It is 23 minutes after the hour. Taking a hard left, the rise of Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio